Can't control the camera.
Yeah.
We can just all watch it at the same time.
Oh. Oops. Yeah. That second game. Yeah, this is the second game. Alright. So when everybody gets back, I'll unpause this.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Alright. Yeah, everyone take like 5-minute break, get food, get water, do whatever, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, Daddy.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm actually thirsty.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm back.
I want more even.
What?
That KO punch is like it's like all-star mode, everyone's like really easy to pull usually.
Alright, is everyone here?
I'm here.
Yeah, we're here.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Oh, I know what I'll do.
Where am I watching this?
Ah.
Twitch.tv/sfrankdaddy.
Here's the link. I'm gonna watch my stream at the same time, so we're all actually watching my stream.
Are we just going over the second game?
Yeah, that's where most of the issues are seen. Jesus, that lag.
El Lego.
Get mixtape.
Alright, so yeah, the fan out is fine so far.
I gotta go sleep after that one.
Alright, good night, Noah.
I went for like the YOLO side B against Little Mac, like over the edge, and the Ness slips, rolls back onto the ledge on accident, and just over him.
Nice.
Oh, did you do this by yourself?
Do what?
Like the custom mix.
I just put Cheez-Its on top. It's nothing special. Alright, so
Do you think we'll be done by 12?
I do not think so.
You could just leave before then.
Yeah.
Oh, 12.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, sounds good.
So yeah, we know
User
where they're
joined your
starting.
channel.
They know where we're going to be starting too. That's going to be fine because we have the stronger 2v2. And I think for the most part, first few minutes, yeah, you just take some poke there. Take a little more poke. It's difficult to dodge those fat skill shots, but you're going to have to, yeah, dodge those. June, you did pretty well this game. You kind of dicked him throughout the entire like solo laning phase.
Yeah, and I just got completely greedy.
Yeah. Like I loved the aggression when you chased him down, but we'll get to that when
It was just too
get
far.
there. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so yeah, you get sight of the jungler. They know where you are. You know where they are. And I like this roam right here to try to catch him out. I like the fact that you do like get him down to 100 and push him out. But it's after this play that you're about to watch. Like right here, both of them are at like 200 HP. So at this point, you should look to get some deep wards and like vision around their camps, counter jungle them a little bit too. That way you'll know where they're gonna be or where the hacker room is after all of that is said and done. And you can play more aggressive or safer depending on where he is or is not. So I think that was more
It's
of a
like 4 minutes in.
yeah.
Can't really get wards. And the odds are his camp's already taken because it's 4 minutes in.
Mm.
Well, the thing is also you can look at where they've gone by just going and checking and seeing what camps are up.
Mm-hmm.
And you can guess from that point on, like, where he'll be or where he won't be. Because if he's farmed his bottom side, high chances he goes to the top side to farm the other camps, right? And if he puts the ward down, and if there are camps, then he can see where they are. I think wards early game are really good, but it's really hard to unless we have an advantage, which we did. So, I mean, and Gragas did have a ward at the time, so
Yeah, that's
could have gone and checked the Krugs, could have warded the lane,
Yeah, you could have even
could have warded red,
put it
Wraiths.
at yeah, the Raptors would have been a good spot. There's Raptors were up at the time too, so you even would have been able to counter jungle those. And then because you have the ward there, you would have been able to see when he comes by to take those.
Yeah.
I really like the roaming out of you all game, stupid. It's just unfortunate right here that you couldn't get the kill. I probably wouldn't have flashed for that, but I like, you know, at least trying to secure the kill. Though your skills are still like level 2, so you're not going to be doing that much damage. But I mean, it was 2 summoners for 1. That's a really good trade. That's an advantage that can be pushed.
Dude, what do you think about me starting Cole in that lane?
Cull, I think it's fine
Or
because
like corrupting and then early Cole.
I think that's perfectly fine in that lane because you
Just
like
farming.
even in the opposite side of it, when you were playing Shen into his Trundle, you were still on top of him, so you definitely were the better top laner in this matchup. Like, because when you hit 6, even though you're gonna have a tiny bit less stats in, like, instead of getting the longsword, you get the Cull, you're gonna have the matchup advantage anyway because of the nature of your kit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would have been fine.
He just didn't play it well on either side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing much really going on here. I don't think we ever got vision of Hecarim in his topside jungle, so that roam in particular was a little dangerous. But getting that one deep ward by
This
the
round,
red,
what I'm doing right now, I don't think I should have even.
yeah,
Honestly,
because you
it was
kind of
warded and it was just a waste of time.
yeah, and you kind of gave up the advantage in the bot lane because then they were able to push it back in.
Yeah. This was the specific thing where I was talking about where I said to Cloudy, like, I don't want to roam as much and I want to push my advantage. Like, that lost us
Yeah.
a bunch, but also at the same time, like, I did nothing with it.
Yeah, exactly. You just came back to the lane, took a little more poke. You went mid lane, you took a tower shot. In that instance, you should have just stayed in that lane and continued poking them and pushing them out.
But the other thing, too, is, like, I knew there was a ward by Raptors,
Mm,
so it's just dumb.
yeah. I see you ping out the Victor headed towards the bot side. They always, yeah, they pinged out your mini roam up into the jungle right there too. Stupid. So they're gonna be calling those often as well. They have a lot of
I
vision.
picked up 2 chimes for mana.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That was it.
you can't see
I
it
didn't plan to leave.
through the bottom thing here, but they have much better vision around this dragon than you do, and you can't really see this Hecarim coming right now. Luckily, Gragas is on the same side of the map, so should that guy come in, you'll be fine.
I think a better use of my time would have been at some point, instead of roaming, just backing and grabbing Sightstone, because I think I had Sightstone at that moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
And that would have got us ahead for vision.
because it's 9 minutes, and well, I can't see how much money you have, but going back getting that Sightstone, that would have been fine. Right there, that was just really good awareness to pop the ghost and run away. Victor's flash is still down, so that's still a gankable lane, but I think that's a missed opportunity right there to just completely avoid ganking that lane while he has both of his summoners down. Fat. You could have tried to push the aggression there.
Wasn't cast pushed up like pretty much the
A lot of it was in the middle, like in the middle of the lane. You still have options to come in behind them too. Even so, just walking by, applying a little bit of pressure, getting a little bit of poke down would have just been fine. I like that ward that you have in the River June, because it kind of, like, it lets you know that Hecarim will be walking up because he doesn't have any, like, dashes to get over the walls.
Yeah.
Here. So it's either through here, up here, or he somehow got behind you guys, which you have the pink right here that'll spot him out too.
Yeah.
So you're playing it fine right now. At this point, yeah, I'm gonna want to go over that. Let me just rewind a second.
Like, because I didn't go for any hard ganks, I have a 13 CS lead over.
That's true. Let me just see this bottom lane fight again. I'm not sure how far back I just went. Oh yeah, I'm in the neighborhood. So right here, you get the double stun that you're gonna see in a sec, or like 30 seconds. And then the double stun is, and you get a good rend into both of them, but at this point, when you're exhausted, you should just start hopping backwards. You do have the Gragas over here, but he was just fighting the Hecarim, so you know it's going to be a 3v3. It's going to be a kind of risky play to keep moving forward now that you have 0 damage. Plus they have the Shen coming in now. You missed your knockup on the whatchamacallit, the Bard using Callista ultimate. You missed your knockup. The Shen is coming, or at least has the shield down.
It was pretty fucking awkward.
Yeah. You get the flash out of the Braum though. And then the Shen ultimate is interrupted. Good awareness by you, Jun, to interrupt that. And at that point, you have flash for heal and ignite. Well, flash and exhaust for heal and ignite. So at that point, it's still a 1 trade. And then Hecarim comes running in ahead of the Gragas. So you still know it's going to be a 3v3 opportunity. You get out safely. The teleports come in. Yeah, I kind of like how this is going right now. Because, stupid, you're pretty low. You got out safely. Fat is still full health. Unfortunately, they have whatever their Hecarim's name is at full health, and their ADC is still at full health, while you, Wreck, or I have no mana, so this is not a really good fight to take. But you do get a really good Gragas ultimate right there, which you're going to see in a sec. And then it becomes just another 3v3. Just 0 supports here. I think right here, what you should have done was, instead of trying to auto attack him down, you should have changed your focus to trying to kill him, because he's the furthest away from escaping, and he's going to have the toughest time of it because he doesn't have flash. So right there, that's a fantastic pillar. And now you change your focus, just like 1 or 2 auto attacks late, in my opinion. Stupid, you come back down. You didn't use your flash over the wall though. Which is fine. But like, over here, you kind of change focus again. These 2 guys are still alive, but
Yeah.
Rekurai, you decide to focus down Strong Dog, even though he is still the furthest away from safety. So, like, over here, June, it's really unfortunate that
Yeah, I think I should just gone on silver.
he manages to get away. Yeah, it was just a little missed focus there.
Greedy.
I wouldn't call it greed, because if I were June, that guy should have been dead. Like, 1 more auto attack from you, Callisto, would have been the finisher, and then I wouldn't call it greed at that point. It's just missing out on the communication and not communicating who you're targeting. Because it is an even trade, but it could have been more.
Yeah.
Yeah, then right here you can't do the dragon because you're all pretty weak after that fight. Plus it's only a cloud drake. And then right here, where Rekurai gets caught out, that was just being greedy for the farm. And because you die, that lets them know. Now they're outmanned, they just went back from the fight, we can take this dragon. You did a great job of chasing them off the dragon, though. A really good play right there. That was just, he didn't expect you to keep coming up, and then a little bit of lag. June gets a solo kill. Good job, June. And then right here, Rekurai, that's a little more greed again. You're in the middle of a giant minion wave trying to take the 1v1. You should never go for that. And then now that this turret is down, there's a lot of room to roam around the map and place down wards, get that deep vision. You do have a pink ward by their red buff. I like that a lot. And you are putting down the wards right now, clearing out their own vision. I like that. Excuse me. This right here was also really well done. Getting the Rift Herald. And they can't take anything off of that either. They try to get a lot of damage down onto mid. But you guys are there in time to save it, I think. Yeah, you are. Mm-hmm. We saw pretty decent vision control. Not many defensive wards, but we have wards where it kind of matters around the dragon. Up here, guarding Yujin, good wards. Right here behind their pink, I like that one. Right there we catch a glimpse of Victor roaming down. Right now we have a pretty solid lead.
He'll follow a goal. Double follow a goal. Is covering the gold lead.
I like this turret take right here, June. And I like everything up to about this point.
I just mistimed the taunt timer.
Yeah.
And I got
And at
really
that-
fucking greedy.
Yeah, at that point, I just wouldn't have even flashed. I would have tried to take down the Shen. And then Wrecker Eye, because the camera was on June, I don't know why you got caught out there, but I can imagine it was more farming and you were alone 1v3, so that's an easy kill conversion for them. And then from that, they're able to push down that bot turret, get some more global gold back in their own pockets. Yeah, I think right here is where you lagged.
Yeah.
XD.
I don't really agree with our positioning at this moment. We have 3 people near the bot side pushing down that tower, and we just leave Stupid Awesome here to defend the mid tower, which he obviously can't do alone. It would have been much more valuable to have like Gragas and Trundle or Callista in the mid lane to help protect that, because then we wouldn't have given up that tower and that kill. And then right here, I don't know why you go for this fight, because you're undermanned, and it's just a really
It was
silly
because
fight
there were
to
2
take.
people falling behind. Or unless you're talking about after that.
Is right here.
Because I got caught assuming we'd have backup, but I went too soon. I also didn't see Heckram until he was dicking my asshole.
Mm-hmm. And then after
And
this
then it was
fight,
too
it's just... Yeah, you guys got picked apart, and then they're able to push down the mid turret, and that's kind of where they started to get the lead back for themselves. Oh wait, they don't push down the turret. They turn it back around and re-engage. So you get a 2-for-1. It's not bad. It's still going. Yeah, then right here it's an overstay. Because June, your ultimate is down. You have really nothing to stop the Sivir from just auto-attacking all over you. You're gonna see it in a sec. But right here is basically the point where... Yeah. At that point you had overstayed by way too long. And after getting those 2 kills, you should have just backed off and been like, alright, let's reset this. Calm down, let's wait for Fanch, because he just revived and he's on his way. You just have to be smarter about when you go aggressive as a team. Yeah, it's right here that another fight is about to happen. Yeah, they just catch you out, and then because it's a 4v5, they just take you all down one by one. And this that ult right there, that stupid awesome just hit on 3 people, it should not have been used to go back into the fight. It should have been used to just continue running away. Because then instead of just losing stupid or all of you getting out, you lose 3 people, and well, you lose the Baron afterwards too. It was close, but Hecarim does have the level advantage on you, so his smite's gonna do more damage. Right here is just another, basically just careless positioning from all of you 3. You know your jungler's down.
I didn't realize they'd come back that fast, and I think I was just disrespecting their recalls.
Yeah, that's exactly kind of what it was.
And we probably just shouldn't have even tried to go for Dragon,
Yeah,
which was the call.
like you don't even have a smite, and they have a Hecarim with home
The smite would have been
guards
on Callista.
running out of the base. And then off of that, they kill 2 more people, and they just convert it into another tower, which is more money in their pockets. They get the mid tower afterwards too, and then basically everything after this point is just a result of careless mispositioning in those last 2 fights. Because that's how they got the lead back, and that is how they kind of snowballed it. Cloudy, do you have anything to add?
No, I think you actually covered pretty much everything.
Alrighty. Yeah, because from here on out, it's just them using Baron to push down outside lanes, getting more towers, getting more money, and it's just the same mistakes done over and over again. There's really not much else to watch from here.
Okay.
So do you guys have any questions?
What do you think we should work on as a team?
As a team, I think that's more suited to what you did earlier, Cloudy. But if I had to say something, it would just be communicating in fights and positioning in fights. Because a lot of what went wrong in that second game was just getting caught out, being too aggressive, being in the wrong place at the wrong time as a team. Your vision was getting a lot better over the course of the series, so keep working on that. That was a good job. And I think what we should do is the same thing Paleo Black is going to do. They're having like a team meeting tomorrow in which they go over like what the goals for each team is going to be, and generally what in game they're going to focus on achieving. So I think we can do something similar to that. Maybe not tomorrow, but sometime before next Monday if possible. Buddy, what do you think they should also work on, if you have anything to add?
If anything, I'd stress more on the positioning part. It showed pretty strongly in the second game. Warding definitely did get a lot better, especially on that third game. Second game, you just weren't really able to because they had so much control of everything. Other than that, I think that you guys really stepped up on everything. But definitely what I said earlier, for every game, just you don't have to say it aloud. You just can think it to yourself, like one small thing, one big thing, anything at all, just for an overall gradual improvement. Because that's kind of what I believe Scoot's getting at is just we're not trying to make you perfect right now. We're trying to make you better as we go. And I can definitely see that it's you guys are getting a lot better really quickly.
Woo woo. Thank you.
No problem.
Same.
Oh, Alex is here.
Yeah, I'm grinding that ranked.
Hey Alex, is there any more popcorn?
Yeah, it's in the Overlandbacher in the cabinet where all the stale shit is.
Okay.
Sounds like a gaming house, doesn't it, guys?
Well, good series tonight, guys. We'll keep working on lane swaps in tomorrow's ranked 5 practices. We'll keep working on vision control because
What time is that?
calendar says 7:30, but it's really whenever everyone is
We
on
need a
at the same
scrim
time.
Okay.
We
User
should
disconnected
be...
from your channel.
Who left? Oh, Veer left. Well, we should be scrimming Paleo Black sometime soon because they just finalized their roster, and well, their mid laner is still having internet issues because apparently there was a thunderstorm in his region. But once they figure all of that out, we should be scrimming them Sundays.
Frequently.
Yeah, frequently.
Okay.
I'll
But
talk to
I think
them
it's
about it
Fridays
too.
and Sundays we have scheduled out. Something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Gucci.
Yeah,
Happy to hear it.
I'll bring that up at the team meeting tomorrow. We have with Paleo Black too, or I have with Paleo
Sounds good.
Black.
Sounds good. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Good job tonight.
Have
Proud
a good
of you.
rest. We got the W, and we're gonna come back even stronger next time. Sleep tight,
Sounds
everybody.
good.
Sorry, one more thing. The reason that I did kind of cut right into Veer really quickly on that last at the end of the second game was, when I'm not gonna be the guy that I'm not gonna try to be the guy that's the dick coach or whatever. I want to be everyone's friend, but at the same time, I want to help everyone improve in the best way that I can find. If you do take subtle stabs at individual players, I will shut you down for it because I see that as more of a disrespect than anything else, and that's the one thing I do not want. If I'm gonna be strict or anything like that, that's the one thing I don't want to see is disrespect within the team itself, because you guys are a team. It's not a whole ton of solo queue players. You guys want to be a team, you want to improve, then you have to put in that time and effort, and I know some of you guys are, and that's I'm gonna leave it on that note.
Sounds good.
Alright, that'll be it for tonight. Go in peace.
Dope.
Sleep tight.
So sometime like around 8 or 9 tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, closer to 8, hopefully.
Okay. Sounds good. Good W, guys. I'll see you on the field of justice tomorrow. Whose birthday is today?
Yours?
User disconnected from your channel.
He just fucking left.
Wait, it's his birthday?
Yeah, it's his birthday today.
Whose birthday?
Or was
It was
Stupid's.
Stupid's.
Ah. Happy birthday, stupid.
He already left.
Happy
I know.
birthday, stupid.
Alright, guys, I'll see you later.
Yep,
Hey.
see you guys.
Later,
User
Fadawan.
disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Who's still in
User
this room?
disconnected from your channel.
Not me, soon.
Who's still in here with you?
Just us three.
Who's us three?
Cloudy, Scoot, you.
Oh.
just wasn't sure if there was anything that Scoop wanted me to improve on or anything like that.
Oh no, I think it was fine. I think well, as far as first impressions go, you were a better like coach in a more mental sense, and I'm more of an analytical sense, in the sense that I know more about the game, and you are people oriented.
Yeah, I kind of was trying to get my general thought, well, not thought, but more feel that I want to give, kind of from the basically life coach that TSM has.
Yeah.
And I feel that mentality is about 80% of the reason that people win games.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can try to influence the people to not tilt as much, aka Veer and Fench is from what I know, but
Yeah.
everyone in general, then I can, and then they can start working together more and understanding that, yeah, we might be at a deficit, but we can definitely pull it out of nowhere, or just do something, rather than getting so pissed off at someone that you'll intentionally throw without realizing it, and then blaming them, aka what's one thing you want to improve on individually? Oh, I need more ganks. It's that right there.
Yeah, that was
Didn't
salt
want
filled.
to try to make a bad first impression on him, but like I told everyone else, you disrespect someone else in the team, I will shut you down for it if I can.
Preferably,
Because
step in there. Preferably, we do the shutting down of everybody else, as far as not shutting down from coaching standpoint, but correcting and delivering, I guess, some feedback as far as construction would be one-on-one, not in front of everybody else. Because then in turn you try to do something, but in the background you hurt by somewhat embarrassing or giving the feeling of embarrassment in front of everybody else, that kind of thing. And then it loses not only the respect, but it loses the confidence that a player has in you as a coach, as far as off the bat, like coming in and trying to establish, because I understand the feel you're trying to create that sort of coach vibe for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But understand that it is early on, and you need to build more of a players. With any new set of team, not just these players, but everyone in general. Too strong is a thing. Just try not to do it in front of everybody at once. Try to give everybody, even though he didn't give too much respect with that one shot. Not saying that it was justified, but you still want to respect the unrespecting by giving them their space and let them have their platform to say, because you practice what you preach, as opposed to you preach, but then you shut down and humiliate, in a sense, the player who's doing that. And that's why you start to build confidence, and then they start to open up and tell you everything themselves. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you're